Greetings and blessings to all of you. It's going to be a good day, and I have a feeling that it'll be a powerful channeling. We will just hang out a little bit until people arrive. My hair is a mess, jeez. Come on, come on. To another amazing channeling. I have a feeling today's channeling is going to be a rather powerful one. Hello, Heather. Nice to see you. Hello, Chris. We are just going to hold off just for a little bit and let people come in and say hello and enjoy the room and enjoy the space. Kia ora, Wendy. Hello, Fiona. We're going to be doing a personal channeling session with Wendy today, so that's going to be good. I think that'll go rather swimmingly. Yes, I did. Because it says Fiona Brooke. Were you not aware that it says Fiona Brooke? It is a very muggy, hot day here in Cairns at the moment. Well, not my fault. You know, it's I'm going by what it says. So apparently Sandra's here, but is still having issues with um, chat things. So hello, Sandra, if you're here. That's good. Thank you for sharing, Wendy. Appreciate that. We're just going to wait just a little bit longer. Oh, good. Hello, Sandra. Nice. Nice. We'll wait just a couple more minutes. Now it says we're down to 4 people again. We'll get it above 5 and then we'll get started. Very interesting times that we're all in at the moment. Hey, hey, young James. Hope you're enjoying your new job. Okay, we will get started now. I have a feeling that today's challenge is going to be geared more around an enhancement, if you will, on the channeling of the narrow path, but different from that. So we'll see what happens. Greetings and blessings to all. This is Alsharon of the Great Central Sun. Recently, we spoke about walking the narrow path, the importance of walking the pathway. We spoke about the importance of following your heart and guidance. We spoke about the importance of your discernment, trusting your intuition, things of this nature. And now we take this to the next step. In order to successfully walk the narrow path, there is something that you need to focus on. And it's something that you need to focus on in a daily routine, a daily way. That's beginning to see yourself in a different light. There is a great tendency for most of you to be critical of yourselves, to be judgmental towards yourself, to criticize yourself, to thinking that you're not good enough, or giving other people more power with the thought that, well, they're the expert, so they should know more than I do. They can all do what they say because, they're smarter than me, or they're the expert and I'm not. And I believe that you may have noticed over the last couple of years in Earth time that many of the so-called experts got a lot of things wrong. Now, in order to walk the narrow path, the first thing you need to focus on, above and beyond following your heart and guidance, trust and faith in yourself, for yourself, trust and faith in spirit, all of these things, the first thing you need to do is view yourself as being sacred. You see, as a starseed, you're a spiritual being having a physical experience. It's like, in essence, it's like on Earth assignment. You've come here from a long ways away, from another world, another place, another time, to participate in one of the greatest projects in this universe, which will assist in transforming not only this world and the humanity of Earth, but help with the process of transforming the very nature of this universe itself. You are here because you volunteered to be here, but you are here in this incarnation because you were chosen. Now, you would not have been chosen if you were not worthy, if you were not sacred, if you were not divine. So the first thing you need to understand is this. When you walk a pathway on this planet, the first thing you have to acknowledge and realize and understand is, one, you're not going to have all of the information regarding your incarnation. Two, you're not going to have access to all of your abilities and your true natures. Three, you will not have the same sort of ability that you would have in your true form, in your true nature. So you have to acknowledge that. Then you have to realize that part of the focus of trust and faith is about and around the fact that what needs to happen will happen in divine time. You see, the more you connect with your own true energy, the more you connect with the quantum nature of the energy. And quantum time and linear time are very different. So you will pick up things, you will feel things, and think that things should be changing faster than they are. You may think that things have to shift this way or that way, and they don't do it the way you think they should. So you get impatient. You think that something's wrong, when all you need to do is step back and allow, and it'll unfold the way it needs to in the timing that it needs to. You see, one thing you need to understand and realize is this: spirit doesn't make mistakes. There are no mistakes made by spirit. Spirit is the most calculating thing in this multiverse. You see, spirit, all of us, like myself, we live the same way that we tell you that you should live. I trust my intuition and my guidance and my discernment. And the bottom line is that although I have all of the information on who I am, where I come from, all of these things, I don't have every answer to every situation that I face. So just like you, I have to trust in my heart and guidance and in my discernment, and then I have to back myself. So you must start to walk the narrow path. It must start with viewing yourself as being sacred, being worthy. No one, no one on this planet knows your story, knows you better than you know yourself. There are those individuals that can connect in and access information about you, but nobody knows you as well as you know yourself. So to walk the narrow path, the first thing is to view yourself as being sacred. The second thing you need to remember is you're here on assignment because Spirit wanted you here and you agreed to be here, and that you will be here and you will walk this path until you are done, until you have completed what you are here to do. And do not look to Spirit to tell you, well, you're here to do X, Y, and Z. These are the things you must do before you can leave and go home, because that's not going to happen. Because that would be interfering in your pathway. That would be interfering in your choices. You see, you may be a higher dimensional being, having a physical experience on this planet, but you are in a human form, a human body, participating in this project on this planet. And so you also have to abide by the rules that are enforced around that. So you all have a level of curiosity. You all have a level of impatience. You all have a level of doubt. All of these things, because these are normal attributes to the human form, because this is part of the aspects of the human form that is designed to assist the humanity of Earth to push themselves in their evolution. It is important to remember that you walk a sacred path. You need to understand that the path you walk is one of great honor, great sacredness. You literally are doing things within your incarnation that is having a profound effect on the entire planetary sphere. It is having an effect in the collective unconsciousness, which then in turn has an effect on the humanity of Earth. At times, what you do is also has an effect on the other star seeds as well. Now, I am more than happy to take questions from anyone. This is all about the sacredness and divinity that you are. Because the only way you can successfully walk the narrow path is by acknowledging and living from that place of sacredness. And that starts with recognizing your own true sacred nature. Wendy, is there such a thing as a benevolent reptilian? Although it is true that, generally speaking, reptilians are of darkness, reptilians are like any other humanoid life, shall we say. They too are evolving. There are those reptilians who have begun the journey of moving from darkness to light. So there are those reptilians that would be termed benevolent. However, it is more of a struggle for many of them that are making that initial journey for the simple reason their true nature is of darkness. So they are struggling with their own choices and their own ability to move forward in that regard. Good question, by the way. This is another excellent question. With the massive changes that are here, will our roles change here? What you must understand is this, Samantha, and this goes for everyone. And this is very important to remember. As a starseed, your role is never stagnant. It is never identical from day to day. There are minor changes. Sometimes there are major changes. How do you do things to alter and change the very nature of a planet? By doing the same thing every single time. You make adjustments, you change things, and many times you're not even aware that you're making these changes. You're not even aware that you're altering your actual very nature of the pathway that you're walking. But you are. The next, Wendy, is there a reason why so many of our Mayas are here in New Zealand? There are many in the New Zealand area because New Zealand carries a great deal of Lemurian energy. That is the main reason for that. However, in the moment, the energy of New Zealand is not overly conducive to those who carry a much higher vibration. In the future, will there likely be to become a time when humans are no longer living on this planet? At this time, no. There will come a time when you won't have humans living on the planet third dimensionally, but they will be living on the planet in a higher dimensional form. And then, Fee, why are you in the UK when everyone else is in Australia and New Zealand? You're in the UK because of things that you wanted to balance energetically in your final incarnation. And most of those things that you wanted to balance were based in what you term the UK. To young James, Samantha already haunts you. That will not change, at least not for a while. Chris, very interesting question. Will it be Armaeus that will retrieve the key that is held in New Zealand? So my question to you is this. Do you think that it has not already been retrieved? That is a question for you. More questions if you wish. You wish to know who holds the key? The divine feminine of the planet holds the key now. It was retrieved several years ago. There are those from the angelic realms that are already here. The angelics have been very much a part of this whole project from the beginning. The star seeds who have not incarnated here in this time frame, they will not be incarnated here again. Many of them are here in a sense. They are here assisting from the other side. They are providing assistance in a wide variety of ways. Okay, so those who are participating but are not incarnated here are assisting from the other side. Young James, it is a most interesting question. You are there is much more to you than you realize, but you have focused extensively on ignoring them as much as you can because you are afraid to connect there. So I would suggest that you let go of your trepidation. Greetings, Sadhus. Wendy, I will answer you in this manner. Trust your intuition and your heart and guidance on what needs to be done or not needs to be done. You will complete whatever it is you need to complete before you walk away from there. Those of darkness who are beginning to shift into light, they are not incarnated upon this world. This is beginning to occur within the framework of their own areas where they reside. Sandra, I will give an affirmation with regards to them. I would highly recommend, if you use this affirmation, that you look within a mirror so that you are viewing yourself in your own eyes. And you wish to say something along the lines of, I acknowledge my sacredness and divinity. I choose to live each moment of every day from the space of sacredness that I am within my own heart center. So be it. Keep it simple, direct, and to the point. Fee, from what I understand, what you are currently doing on the other side is organizing groups to provide assistance on this planet. Yes, I would, Sadhus. Follow your heart. Let go of the trepidation and doubt. I think I will let you say your own hellos, young James. Samantha, With regards to the dragons that are now currently on the planet, their role is to hold the space and the energy to allow everything to unfold the way it needs to. For those that are not on the planet, their roles vary. Any other questions? It is about focusing on what is most important. No, they are not, Samantha. The dragon's focus is the planet as a whole, not one group of individuals, except for individual dragons with individual individuals, such as Mace with this one. There is a great deal of darkness, not only in Egypt at this moment, but all over the planet. It is filled at the moment with darkness. But you see, in order for a true change to occur, it is important to have that obstacle for the humanity of Earth to overcome. And do not get me wrong, there is plenty of light in Egypt as well, but there is a great deal of darkness as well. The stars are not changing. When you notice a change, when you notice a difference, the difference is your perception is altering. That is really the only thing that is around. Juanita, are you referring to your role on this planet? Wendy, those of darkness and who lead the darkness are not gone. They will not leave until their role is complete. Young James, you ask, how do you assist those that are around darkness? It is not your role to interject yourself to assist people blindly. If someone requests or asks for your assistance, then you provide that. But at the same time, what you must understand is this, and this is very, very important. As I stated before, as a star seed, you are incarnated on this planet. You do not have all of the information about who you are, what you are, why you're here, the things that you're going to do here, all of these things. At the same time, you also do not know what the pathway for someone else is either. And perhaps what they are experiencing, what they are walking, the pathway that they are walking is what they have chosen to walk. So you do not interfere with another's pathway. You may assist if the request is there and they make the request. And to try and interject and say, well, I feel like they want assistance in this. No, you're actually trying to interfere because you think you know better. Very important difference there. Juanita, on the other side. I'm trying to get the right word. The word that comes to mind is liaison. So you interject on behalf of somebody else, as it were. Wendy, with regards to the young man that you have been assisting, you've already done what you needed to do, which was to give him love and give him a sense that he is worthy. Anything more than that at this juncture is nothing more than to reinforce that message to him. Questions? Remember, to walk the narrow path, it starts with seeing yourself as sacred and divine. You are the sacred ones. To be honest, Juanita, whatever you think of yourself, expand that by a factor of, say, 5,000, and you still will not fully grasp who you are on the other side. And you must trust that, Chris. You cannot interfere with the pathway of another when they are actually walking the pathway that they have chosen to walk. This is about trusting, having enough trust in yourself that you will follow your own guidance, even when it's hard because it's someone you care about. But why is it sad? It is an experience. When she completes her time here, she will step out of this life and she will be fine. You have to remember, each and every one of you, there is so much more about your true nature and your true self that you are not aware of here. You will never be aware of it here. I have no doubt that you felt the pain that she is feeling, but you are sensitive to that. But it's also a very powerful test for you. And if you think about it, you will understand. So you have to remember, everyone, you're not going to know everything there is to know about your true nature, what you do on the other side. You don't need to. The more you connect with your own true energy, the more you connect with home, the more that they are able to assist you in completing what you are here to do. That's the most important aspect. That's why you're here. But you're not going to ever know these are the things that I'm here to do. You're never going to know this is the date and time of my passing. This is how it will happen. You're never going to know these things because that would interfere with you walking your path. That would interfere with your ability to make choices and to follow your heart and guidance. The more you follow your heart and guidance, the more you view yourself as being sacred and divine. The more you trust in yourself, the more you trust in spirit, the more you will be able to gain and receive the assistance from the other side. Now, in light of this, I'm going to have this one share a story with you at the conclusion of this channeling. However, I will give one more opportunity for anyone who wishes to ask a question. And as anyone may be typing, I will say we will be doing these channelings every 2 weeks at the same time. I'll wait 1 more minute. Much love to all of you. Many blessings.